It will be like a download. You will see firsthand in 2012 why it says in religious texts that only those that possess the heart of a child may enter the kingdom of God, or why it says a child will lead the way. Your inner child and your children will indeed lead the way. When I was 17, I got inspired to write this cartoon script called The Starseed Chronicles, or Memoirs of a Starseed. It was all about the story of humanity, and it had aliens, fairies, and angels. I do not know one book that has combined these three entities in one story. It seems that there is no story that had all of them in one. It was fairies for fantasy stories and aliens for science fiction. I have not written this book in a while because everything I wrote would happen right away. It kind of freaked me out, but when I went to Australia and met the Mitchell Hedge Crystal Skull, it asked me about the story, and I said, and said it should start writing it again. Okay, so where was I? There is a reason I refrain from talking about this in depth, because so much comes out of me, now I can't stop. It says, when in the presence of star beings, fairies, angels, one is in an altered state, like a spell. Interesting thing about that is all paranormal activity takes place when people are in the theta brainwave. I wrote a poem about this called Theta. Beta brainwave is what most linear left brain logical ones exist in a majority of the time. Delta is a brainwave state when we are sleeping, and alpha is where we go when we are in daydream and meditation. It helps you to get into a no-thought state, like the monks knew in order for them to go into nirvana. It is a scientific fact that we learn more when we are not thinking, which is why I say, I'm a blonde, I don't think, I exist in alpha. Now, in between alpha and delta is theta. This state is a lot like the twilight zone, where no time and space exists, or the laws are dispelled. This happens to us in the astral fourth dimension realm as well, which I will get to later. It is in this altered state of mind where hypnosis is so effective and interactions with other worldly beings take place. Plus, not to mention the missing time. This concludes part 1. In unconditional love to you all, thank you for you being you. Jessica.